Let's talk about the thing nobody wants to admit out loud. You want a bigger penis. Maybe not literally, maybe metaphorically, but you want more of something. More confidence, more success, more attention, more validation. You want to feel like you matter, like you measure up, like you're enough. And you tell yourself that if you just had a little more of that thing, then you'd finally feel good about yourself. You think confidence is waiting on the other side of some magic number, some goal, some image you've built in your head. But it's not. It never has been. Because if you woke up tomorrow with the perfect body, the perfect job, the perfect everything, you'd still find something to criticize. You'd still find a new reason to feel small. Because this isn't about size. It's about mindset. It's about the voice that lives in your head and tells you you're not enough. That voice has been running your life for too long, and the problem isn't your body or your circumstances, it's that you've believed that voice instead of challenging it. Confidence isn't something you wait to feel, it's something you practice. Every single day, it's deciding to show up, even when you feel insecure. It's deciding to stop shrinking yourself, stop apologizing, stop comparing. You keep saying you want to feel big, then act like it. Big energy doesn't come from size, it comes from showing up with presence, focus, and courage. You think people are confident because they have more. No, they have more because they act confident before they feel ready. You've got to stop waiting for some external proof that you're enough. You've got to stop handing your power over to things you can't control. The moment you say, "I'll be confident when," you've already lost. Because the truth is, you could be everything you think you want and still feel small inside. You could be standing at the top of the world and still hate the person in the mirror. Nothing changes until you decide to change the way you talk to yourself. If you want to feel bigger, start by doing bigger things. Show up for yourself in small, unsexy, consistent ways. Go to the gym not because you hate your body, but because you respect it. Speak up not because you're fearless, but because your voice matters. Take the risk not because you're sure you'll win, but because you trust yourself to handle it if you don't. That's how you grow. That's how you get bigger, not in inches, but in impact. The real measure of a man, or any person, isn't what they have, it's how they carry themselves when no one is watching. It's how they treat people when there's nothing to gain. It's how they respond when life punches them in the gut and dares them to get back up. You think confidence is built in the mirror, but it's built in the moments when no one is clapping for you. It's built in the quiet choices that no one sees. It's built when you decide that you're tired of feeling small. You can spend your whole life comparing, or you can take that energy and invest it into becoming who you want to be. You want to feel powerful? Then stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for validation. Stop waiting for someone else to say you're good enough. Start owning your life. Start acting like the person you want to become before you feel ready. Because you'll never feel ready. You'll just have to start. And let's be real. Nobody is thinking about you as much as you think they are. Everyone else is too busy worrying about their own insecurities, their own flaws, their own fears. The only one keeping you stuck is you. So if you want to feel bigger, then stop thinking small. Stop thinking that your worth is tied to something you can measure or compare. The biggest energy in any room isn't about looks or money or anatomy, it's about confidence, presence, authenticity. It's about walking in with a grounded energy that says, "I know who I am, and I'm not here to prove anything." So yeah, maybe you came here thinking you wanted a bigger penis. But what you really want is to feel powerful. You want to stop hiding. You want to stop feeling like you have to earn the right to feel good about yourself. And the moment you stop waiting to be enough, the second you decide that you already are, you become unstoppable. You become magnetic. You become bigger than you've ever been, not because you changed, but because you finally decided to show up as yourself. That's the truth. That's the power. That's how you get bigger. Everyone wants to feel confident. We want to walk into a room and feel like we belong there, to speak up without second guessing, to take action without fear. But most people make the mistake of waiting for confidence to show up before they move. They think, once I feel confident, I'll do it. They wait for a magical moment when the fear disappears, the nerves settle, and they suddenly feel ready. But that moment never comes, because confidence doesn't appear out of nowhere. Confidence is not an emotion that visits you, it's a skill you build. It's something you practice every single day. Confidence grows through action, not thought. You can't think your way into it. You can't scroll your way into it. You have to do. The people who look fearless to you aren't fearless at all. They've just practiced acting before they feel ready so many times that it's become their new normal. They still feel doubt, they still feel anxiety, but they move anyway. That's the truth about confidence. It's born in discomfort. Every time you choose to act despite fear, you're training your brain to see that you're capable. You're teaching yourself, I can handle this. Waiting to feel confident before you start is like waiting to get stronger before you go to the gym. You don't get stronger by waiting, you get stronger by lifting the weight. Even if it's awkward, even if it's heavy, even if you fail. The same applies to confidence. You build it representative by rep, moment by moment. Speaking up in a meeting when you'd rather stay silent. Saying yes to something that scares you. Keeping a promise to yourself. Every time you do something hard, you stack evidence that you can trust yourself, and that is what real confidence is. It's not arrogance or fake positivity, it's quiet self-trust. And here's the part most people miss. Practicing confidence doesn't mean pretending you're not afraid. It means acknowledging the fear and choosing to act anyway. It's about moving forward with shaky hands, a pounding heart, and the voice in your head saying, you might fail, and doing it anyway. Because every time you do, you weaken the power of that voice. You stop letting fear run your life. Confidence is built in motion. It grows in the small, consistent choices you make, the ones nobody else sees. It's built when you show up for yourself on the days you don't feel motivated, when you do the thing you said you'd do, when you keep going even after you mess up. Over time, those tiny moments of courage compound. Suddenly, what once terrified you becomes normal. You look back and realize that you didn't find confidence, you created it. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for permission. Confidence won't knock on your door, you have to go out and earn it, one small act of courage at a time.